Starting Tuesday, drivers in Northwest Fresno should look for different routes to work, as Van Ness will be closed.
We have a lot of work to do, and we're going to do that work right here on Van Ness Avenue.
Fresno County and the city of Fresno have partnered up to repave and slurry seal between Shaw and East Keats Avenues and West Bullard to West Sierra Avenues.
This road would eventually fail and would cost hundreds and hundreds of thousands of more dollars per lane mile in order to repair.
Dyer says Van Ness's repavement costs significantly less than other damaged streets in Fresno.
When you deal with streets in other parts of our city that are more poor condition, it costs hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars per lane mile.
Why did you pick one of the richest parts to fix rather than having the main part of the town be fixed first?
We recognize those roads are in horrible condition, but we need to come up with about, I would imagine, 25 times the amount of money that we're spending on this project to be able to do that project.
To compare, when looking at per lane mile, Van Ness is costing $90,000. But Dyer says for other streets with major damage, that cost skyrockets. Shaw Avenue between Fruit and Palm cost over $700,000 per lane mile. First Street between Olive and Tulare costs around $1.3 million per lane mile. And McKinley Avenue between Peach and Chestnut, right next to the airport, cost $800,000 per lane mile. That's a 4-mile stretch, totaling around $3.2 million to repave.
If the county of Fresno only went after the worst streets, and that was the only qualifier, every single dollar would be spent way out in rural Fresno County.
Mayor Dyer says there is over $500 million of deferred road maintenance in the city of Fresno. He says annually the city's budget has $12 million for yearly paving, and it is looking at different ways to get funding sources. So there is no timeline on the other streets that I did mention before that will be repaved. Monty and Les.
All right, thank you, Sophia. Now, the city will be contributing $210,000 to the project coming from the American Rescue Fund, and the county will contribute $150,000. 2/3 of the funds will be used for repaving, 1/3 will be for a slurry application.
Want to see more stories like this? Watch Great Day weekday mornings from 5 to 10 and Fox 26 News at 10.